to bed. I gotta work in the morning. It's gonna be really quick. If you watch the versus battle, I just wanted to know what your thoughts were. Here's mine. So now, this is my opinion. First of all, I absolutely love Keisha Cole. Always have. If you look at my earlier videos when I first started my channel, I started my channel doing covers and singing and stuff. And I covered a few of Keisha Cole's songs in my earlier YouTube years. Okay. So if y'all want me to link them songs below, I could link them. It's not a problem. So y'all could see. But I always rock with Keisha Cole. Always rock with Ashanti. Now, here's where my opinion comes in. I thought the versus battle was a good battle. If you guys watched it, if you didn't watch it, some people, I'm sure you could find it somewhere on Instagram. Honestly, because I didn't screen record it, but I'm sure you could find it somewhere on Instagram. But Keisha Cole was like 2 hours late. Hey, how you doing? Keisha Cole was like 2 hours late. So I was like, and then when she showed up, she did not apologize. She kind of came in the room like, look, I'm here, get over it, you know. Honestly, she appeared to be intoxicated. I thought that was so unprofessional. Don't get me wrong, Ciroc is sponsoring an event, so of course they're gonna drink. You know what I'm saying? They got vodka all around them, but because Ashanti was sipping on her something when Keisha showed up, but Ashanti came out late, so I was assuming that Ashanti came out late because she was late. What it looked like was that she came out late to kind of kill time because Keisha was nowhere near ready. She wasn't even in the building because she said Keisha's on her way. She's like, sis on her way. So she tried to keep the crowd motivated and keep everybody, you know, doing their thing or whatever. So people wouldn't leave the battle, you know, because the more viewers they got, the more sponsorship they got. You know what I'm saying? Because I think they both have albums coming out. So honestly, in my opinion, Ashanti kept that queen energy the whole time. She was like, I'm here to do, this is business, right? Keisha was Keisha. You know, a lot of people call Keisha hood. I can be honest, I got some hood in me. I'm trying to outgrow that because I'm getting older. You know what I'm saying? I have grown children. After a certain while, it's like, okay, this is not cute no more. You know, not saying that it ever was, but I'm saying it's not acceptable anymore once you start getting a certain age. But then at the same time, I also believe you got to set people for who they are. Now, here go Keisha, baby. Keisha came in, like I said, she was like, look, I'm here, get over it. Not a good look. Not a good look when handling business, okay? You could visibly see that Ashanti was annoyed after a while. I had walked out of the room, me and my kids, I had to take my kids to go get some ice cream. And my son was telling me, he kept watching it. He said that like towards the second part, they had took a break. Keisha Cole was late. A lot of people was in the comments saying that they shouldn't have took no break because Keisha was late. But Ashanti was there, and she said her shorts that she had on was like uncomfortable. She needed to get up and walk around. So it's understandable. Plus they had them drinks and stuff, probably, you know, liquor run through you. So everybody in the comments was like, Keisha don't need no damn break. And I was like, Keisha got up and took a break. Keisha, before they took the break, she was like, she started because we was waiting. We was all waiting on her. So she played her song when she came in the door. She said, "Well, since I started it, I'ma end it." Like I was like, "Oh, Keisha, that's so rude and cocky." Ashanti was visibly annoyed when she said that. She was visibly annoyed throughout the event. But when they came back from break, my son said that her and Keisha got into a verbal, not like an altercation. I don't want to lie. But she said they went back. I mean, he said they went back and forth. So Keisha was like, well, when they came back, she was like, since I started it, since I started it. No, she said, since you started it, I'm going to start it now. No, I'm sorry. Ashanti said, since you ended it, I'm going to start it. You know? Keisha was like, no, you started it, you ended it, so I'ma start it. And he said they went back and forth, and I was like, so unprofessional. So unprofessional. And I'm like, oh, you know, like I'm not perfect. Like I said, I get in my mood, I get in my whatever. And if I'm not feeling something somebody's doing, I will just shut down and just let you do what you do. The older me today, and I will just, you know. But at the same time, it's the time and the place. It depends on them. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna put it like this. It depends on who the people are and what they did. If you went too far with me, I'm speaking for me. I'll just be like, I don't see you, cause I ain't got time. I'm getting too old for that. But if it's something, a misunderstanding or whatever, or we talking business, money is involved. Listen, let's come in here, do what we got to do. And I just think that it should have been handled a little bit more professionally. And the reason why I decided to do the video, because I got the same vibe when Brandy and Monica did their thing. Brandy came with her queen energy. She was positive the whole time. Don't get me wrong, I love me some Monica. I don't know her personally. I've always been a huge fan of Brandy, Monica, KEYSHIA, all of them. But when you dealing with a platform of people, you got yeah. Hey, Extra K, I said it the same thing. I was like, really, KEYSHIA? Like, I was like, she came so hood. The other thing I noticed, I know her and her sister be going at it. I didn't see her sister and nephew. I didn't see none of her sisters in the comments. And I was like, and I don't want to assume, but I'm saying, like, this is a big event. They canceled it 3 times. They canceled it twice. The first time they canceled it because Ashanti had got COVID, right? Thank God Ashanti is alive and well, and she overcame it clearly. Then they canceled it last week for whatever reason. Oh, they said that Keyshia Cole said that it wasn't safe to have everybody in one room. So I guess they had to switch up the venue. So they finally made it happen tonight, and they made it happen, and it was like, womp womp. It was just, to me, a mess. I'm sorry. Again, Ashanti tried to pull it together. Now, here's the thing I wanted to touch on. My son was like, when they came back, Keyshia Cole was like, okay, well, you ended it, so I'm gonna start it. And Ashanti was like, no, you ended it. You took you came with, they had a set amount of songs, because Ashanti was like, you did 11 songs, you're supposed to do 10. They went back and forth, right? So, really? So, my son just, they like to bust in. It's my kids. Say hi, honey. You want to come give your input? So, I was like, that was disrespectful. A lot of people was in the comments saying that they felt some kind of way that Keyshia Cole was late, and Ashanti had to keep had a one horse show going, and she came in and didn't even apologize. And I was like, yeah, that's a big deal. Even if she didn't apologize to her on camera, apology should have happened. So then Ashanti was annoyed, so she started picking up her phone, looking at the phone like, this is so unprofessional. Then Ashanti sitting there. Somebody was saying something to Ashanti behind the scenes. Somebody was saying something to Keyshia behind the scenes. Keyshia got up like twice in the first half. She, to me, was visibly drunk. Hey, why is you? You got a new album coming out. Remember, my generation, we fuck with you. Excuse my expression. We fuck with you and Ashanti. But you trying to get these younger kids to fuck with you. And these younger kids, they don't play. They all about the cancel culture. Can you close the door, please? Really? They all about the cancel culture. Okay, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to get right, Keish, because, and I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just thinking out the air.
She got up like 3 times.
She got up like 3 times and interrupted the thing.
When y'all left, she had got up again, and what's her name?
Ashanti?
No, the pretty V girl.
Mm-hmm.
She said, Keisha, you don't go sit down. It's like,
she's like that her shit. It gets you, but so far, like I said, I gotta be honest. I can be, yes, I know me. I can speak for me. But in getting older, me and Keisha the same age, and getting older, it's like, okay, at some point you gotta be like, all right, you know. Yeah, she was wilding out.
I think she was drunk, but then
I think she was drunk too.
Was trying to tell her, like, they kind of went back and forth a little bit, because Ashanti was trying to tell her basically like, you since she started off first,
you gotta keep it fair.
She wanted to and Ashanti ended off last. Keisha ended up doing more songs than she supposed to. It was
because to me, Keisha came in with a big ego. She came in like, bitch, it's about me. You know what I'm saying? And all of the, like, a lot of Keisha fans was pumping it up for weeks. They like, man, I'm for Keisha, I'm for Keisha, I'm for Keisha. I'm like, y'all act like Ashanti ain't do her thing too. Don't get me wrong, I love Ashanti, but yeah, Keisha got more hits. But at the same time, just like with Brandy and Monica, people don't realize Brandy got a lot of hits. Monica did too. Now I would take. I fucked with both of them. Like I had to say both. I'm not gonna be one sided because both of these women paved their way in the game. Both Keisha and Ashanti paved their way in the game. And a lot of people be always wanting, well, I'm for this person. Why we can't just celebrate both of them? You know what I'm saying? They call it a battle, but it's not really a battle. It's really, first of all, publicity for these people to put their albums out there, because that's really what it's about. Let's be clear, because they got new albums coming out, and it's for us to get them their flowers while we here. Why we can't celebrate both of these queens? But we gotta be queens. We can't be on there acting a fool. Like I said, I get on here. This is my platform. I get on here and I keep it real and say what I have to say and all of that. But I don't know if y'all noticed over the years, I done toned it down a lot because I'm getting older. You know what I'm saying? As you get older, you move with the
Yeah, like I
times.
said, it was not bad. It wasn't
It
as
wasn't
bad
bad.
as Brandy and Monica's. Theirs was like very shady the whole
Theirs
time.
was, the energy was terrible.
Yes.
And I'm like, come on, queens. Like, how y'all, we have to set an example for these kids. And like I said, these kids, honey, they would cancel you so goddamn quick.
No, they won't.
These kids in Twitter, yes, they will.
No, they won't.
Hmm.
It depends who you are. They like to play. That, like I said, Doja Cat.
Yeah,
I,
she did act arrogant, Extra K. Yeah, she came in acting real arrogant. Like I said, she came in with a lot of ego. And Shanti, when she came in, she was like, hey, y'all. She's like, I'm here. She said, we waiting on my sis. She said, my sis coming. She said, we just going to get this thing rocking, have a good time, you know.
Keisha was drunk.
Keisha was
She
drunk.
was acting. I was like,
But I think that when they took their break, I don't know if you've seen Extra K, I don't know if you've seen the part when they took the, I don't know if you've seen the part after the break. When they took their break, I agree. I've been a fan of Keisha for years too, but yeah, her attitude wasn't the best. I'm like, come on, Keish,
yeah.
you gotta do better, sis. And I feel
I
like
really grew
Ashanti
up off
was
of Keisha.
trying, huh?
Ashanti, I really didn't grow. I did, but I didn't because I was still
See,
young.
I
But
rock with Ashanti,
I
yeah.
grew up off of Keisha, so it was like,
Ashanti, Ja Rule. Ashanti did her thing in the early 2000s, just like Keisha did, because they both actually came out.
I like both of
Ashanti
them.
came out first though, but I think they came out around the same time. Like they really became mainstream around the same
But I
time.
thought Ashanti was out longer.
Ashanti probably was out longer though.
Yeah, because
Hmm.
even though even if she didn't have her like an album or her actual song, she was featuring on a lot of songs, a
Yeah,
lot of
she
good
was.
songs.
I didn't even know she said she wrote, like she played some songs today that I
Yeah,
never
me
even
too.
heard of. I
I
was
was
like,
like,
I ain't never
what?
heard of that,
I
and
heard
it
it.
was
I just didn't
alright.
know it was hers. So I
Hmm.
was like, oh wow.
I no, some of the ones she played today, I never heard of them. And she was like, "Well, I wrote this for this person, and I didn't know that either." You know, so that's what I'm saying. They both paved their way, but I liked it. Ashanti's energy when she came in. She came in on a positive foot, and Keisha came in
She
like,
was
"Bitch,
so late.
I'm Keisha Cole. Pay me, fuck you." I'm like,
She
Keisha.
was so late.
Like, remember when EJ Speaks did the video about the Two City tour?
Mm-hmm.
She she came in on that energy. I'm like, Keisha wilding. Like, come on, sis. We gotta do better,
They had to rush
man.
her songs because she
Because
was
she
late.
had ate up all the time.
Because she was late. She was like, they
Mm-hmm.
had to. I'm like, girl, what?
Yep. It was too much. Then the internet was messing up. We was waiting on them. I'm like, come on, Keish. So the whole point of the video is just saying, Queens, we gotta do better. Like I said, I want to talk, but if you see me acting some kind of way, it's a damn good reason. Now I don't know what happened between them behind the scenes, so I don't want to speak to that part. But what I'm saying is what the world saw. It was 1.2 million people watching. So I'm like, y'all bugging, like, let all of that go. And then, oh, that's what I was trying to say. When they went to break, I personally think that somebody in Keisha Cole's entourage, because you know she always have a little team with her. I think they was probably popping shit or saying whatever behind the scenes. And you know when your people saying like, man, you seen how she was acting, you seen how she was looking at her, you know how that could be. And then Keisha Cole came back like, well, you know what, it's like that then. So she already good. So adding fuel to the fire. I'm like, damn, but
Did you see? Oh, you know what OT Genesis was?
mm-mm.
You don't know what
I
it is?
don't know who the hell that
I was
is.
confused why he popped out, and because him and Keisha, they had an issue because he had ended up doing you know her song Love,
Mm-hmm.
and he did like a little. He did a
He did like a cover.
yeah,
She don't
and it
like
was
when people do covers. I had
no,
covered her
she
song
don't.
back in the
She does
day.
not.
I covered Keisha, like I said in my early YouTube videos. I had covered Keisha Cole's song back in the day. I've always been a fan of hers, and yeah, it was a problem. And I heard what I was seeing with my own two eyes. It was a problem, and I'm like, huh? Like, sis, I'm celebrating you. I'm covering your song, giving you the credit, letting everybody know it's your song. I'm just covering it because I sing and I like your music. Oh, it was a problem. I remember that, but we grown, we grown,
I was surprised
we
at that,
grown.
but yeah. But yeah,
Wow.
he had ended up doing the cover of her song, and they had it wasn't like a beef, but they had
Hmm.
she had a problem with it because he was very disrespectful. Like
Oh, well, that's different. I mean, if he
you know the song
disrespected her, then
Love.
yeah, I would have a
Like the
problem
song,
too.
he took it and turned it to something. I think what he did, he made it seem like it was like a gang song. Like,
Mm.
he did something dumb.
He tried to tear it up.
Yeah, and they had a
Mm.
problem for a while, but he ended up when I see him there, because he at the end of it he ended up popping up and he jumped up. And I was like, that's OT Genesis. It was just weird. I was
I
like,
don't know
what?
who the heck that is.
Like these celebrities get along with people like this. Y'all beef and then all of a sudden y'all best friends
Well,
again. It's
that,
so
and then I
weird.
saw, y'all know who Natalie Nunn is?
I don't like
The
her.
girl from Bad Girls Club. She got like a, okay, let me be mature. I'm not gonna say nothing.
I don't like her.
Yeah, I don't either,
Oh my
honestly.
god.
She was in the comments arguing with somebody. And then they put on a song, Bad Girl. She talking about, I'm a bad girl. Yeah, like 20 years ago. Sis, sit down. Like, you got a daughter now. You got a husband. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know why she ain't sing more either, Queen. I don't know what was going on with all of that
Oh,
nonsense. But,
Keisha.
yeah, she's like, she ain't know why Keisha ain't sing more. Mm-mm.
I don't know. She was really drunk. I don't know.
Sis had something to drink
Yeah.
before she came.
Then people
You know how
saying
before you go to the
um,
club, you drink before you go there, so you don't have to bottle drinks. Keisha
they kept saying she
had something
popped
to
the pill.
drink.
They
Yeah,
said,
they were saying she's popping pills. They was being
oh my god.
disrespectful. I said, I don't know, but she was clearly on doing something. I was like, damn. But like I said, I didn't see her sister in the comments, but she might have commented. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't see it because the comments was going so fast. Because I was looking like, okay, well, where's Neffy? But you know, they always be going through their little beef. So hopefully they good. I don't know, but it was too much for me. But I just wanted to comment to that because I was like, man, I need to talk about this versus battle because I felt some kind of way. Yeah, yeah. Brandy and Monica more my era too. Mine too, extra K. Cause Brandy and Monica, that's what? Mid 90s right there, early to mid 90s. That's
Yeah.
me. That is me, baby.
More early.
Yeah. I'm 39. I'll be 40 this year.
What year Bernie came out? Around
Hmm?
wait, because I know. Wait, what year Bernie came out?
Child. Brandy probably came out like what? 93,
Yeah, I'm
94?
gonna say around. I was gonna say 92, 90, somewhere around that area.
Somewhere around there. It been a minute. Monica came out around the same time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Monica a year older than me. Brandy 2 years older than me. Keisha Cole my age. Ashanti is a year older. And you know what too? You know, I don't know if y'all know. Ashanti and Keisha Cole got the same birthday. So I thought that they was gonna be like, you know, normally when people be the same sign, well not always, but mostly a lot of people don't do the sign thing, but most times y'all be on the same wavelength. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like they was clashing. I was like, damn.
Well, I only think maybe I really think it was because Keisha was just drunk. Like she was
Yeah.
just
And
super
Ashanti
drunk.
just felt like she was doing
Yeah,
too
because she was
much.
sober, so Keisha was, Ashanti was just like, okay,
Ashanti was
she's
sipping, but she was sipping.
she was
She
getting
could
drunk.
handle her liquor.
Yeah, no, Keisha, she seemed like she had more than one, like more than 5 drinks. She was, I was like, okay.
She had a couple of daiquiris.
Like she was cussing, she was saying like weird stuff, like mumble. She was just saying random stuff at some point. I was like, what
She was. I was like, come
like
on,
what?
Keish, you bugging, sis.
Like whenever she finished something, she'd just say something weird. I was like, what is she doing? Like, is she okay?
Yeah, she.
That's what people kept saying. She popping pills or something because she was acting very like she was on something.
She was. Yeah,
I was like, what the heck?
she was. She was. I don't know what that was about. Like I said, I think that was just her. Either her nerves is bad, so she got drunk before she came, or her entourage was like, sis, drink this.
No,
You know how that be.
and she kept addressing the comments. She said people kept. She said it like 3 times.
What she said?
People kept talking about me. People keep talking about me in these comments. She kept.
Oh, that's
saying
what
that.
she
Yeah,
said.
she kept saying that. I was like, just ignore
Aww.
it. Because Ashanti, I think Ashanti,
She saw what they
some
were
stuff they
saying
sent
too.
out.
Yeah.
It was like she was bothered by it, but she didn't make like how Keisha did it. It was like, it was like just ignore it. Ashanti's like, you
People forget they human too. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, they so far in the game, you would think that them little stupid comments wouldn't even bother
that's what I was
them.
like, just ignore that.
Cause they
Like,
so far in the game, you know, when you in the game where they at, they been in the game now like 20 years. You develop a really thick skin. Cause on here we get the trolls, you know, on YouTube, and they be hard, you know. Cause I used to go back and forth with some of them. I block the mess now. I block the mess out of you. I'm not even about to entertain you. That's what I said. Like I said, I know me. I know how to be, you know. But at the same time, you doing too much. It's too much of that. I don't see you. I don't. I don't see you. I don't see you.
yeah, she was really drunk.
Yeah, this extra K, you ready? She said that she heard a lot of people saying Keisha Cole couldn't sing live.
No, I thought the same thing because I was looking like, what is going on?
Yeah, she wasn't hitting some of
I
the
was like, maybe
notes.
she's just too drunk.
But when you drink, you're not supposed to drink alcohol. When you're a singer, you're not supposed to drink alcohol before you go on stage because it has a lot of sugar in it. And they say you shouldn't have no sugar before you sing. Me, I just be like, whatever now. I care about my singing voice, but I just be like, whatever, child. But them, they're professional singers. So you can't really have alcohol and stuff like that and you trying to hit them notes. It'll mess you up.
Yeah, she wasn't hitting
And as you get older, you lose some of your voice too. When Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight got up there, they spoke about that. They were saying how they used to be able to kill them high notes, especially Patti. Patti was like, honey, like my high notes is there, but they almost gone. Like Mariah had that struggle that time. You had that for a long time, but then after a while, all that wear and tear on your voice, it tears you down.
Yeah, because Keisha, I was looking like, what? She was not. I was like,
Oh, thank you, Queen. Oh, you just made me happy belated birthday, Queen. We looking good, girl. Look, we gotta keep all of this together. I'm trying to keep it together with the skincare and on the water. It's hard, but yeah, we gotta keep it together, Queen. It is hard, I'm telling you. But yeah. But I just wanted to chit chat with y'all for a minute about that dang on battle because I felt some kind of way because I was like, dang, man, we've been waiting for this for weeks. And here we go again with our queens. Yeah, for the third time. It finally went through this time. Mm-hmm. But I'm saying, here we go again with this Brandy and Monica energy. And I'm sorry, I don't want to see that. We see enough of that on the Housewives and I don't want, as I get older, I don't want to see that no more. Okay, I want to see us come together and celebrate each other. But then some people say, well, that's just a woman thing. I'm like, nah, all women ain't like that. A lot of women are, but all women ain't like that. We could come together, we could celebrate each other, we could have a good time, we could party, and all of that good stuff. Give us our flowers while we're here. And I thought that was the purpose of the battle, but I was looking forward to it, but I ain't gonna lie, I was a little disappointed. The whole ego thing threw me off. I'm like, come on, sis, we gotta do better than that.
Because I really thought that Keisha was gonna, because Keisha did do her thing with some of the
songs.
Because
Keisha seemed like a cool person. I don't know her personally, but it's like, you know, like I said, we getting older, man. You gotta mellow that shit out, mellow all of that out, for real, for real. But all right, y'all, let me take my butt to bed because in the morning I'm gonna be looking crazy. Thank you for joining Extra K. All right, y'all have a good night. I got a Shein haul coming up for you guys where I'm going to be doing these Valentine's Day looks. I have been planning this. My order came today, so I'm really excited. I recorded that today for y'all, so I just got to edit it. And then I have another Shein haul that's coming with another set of looks that I'm putting together for you guys as well. And you know, shameless plug, baby, MissFreetoYouBoulevard.com. A lot of the looks that I had put in the Shein haul, I have accessories on my website that'll go perfectly with these looks. So if you're looking for some things to put together for Valentine's Day, holla at your girl, okay? And I'll probably come up with some kind of coupon code for you guys or something to save y'all some money because I like to save y'all some money. All right, y'all. I'm liking this wig. Y'all have a good night. Thank you so much for joining me and be safe, okay?